Hey guys, this is my third Blender tutorial, and in the last tutorial I told you I'd be going over more of edit mode, and that's what we're gonna do. Just to let you know, I'm not going over anything that I already said in my last tutorials, so if you don't know how to do something, you should check, and it should be in my other tutorials. So let's start. Actually, before we start, I'll just say that this should wrap up edit mode, the third tutorial, so we're gonna move on to something else in the fourth tutorial. So let's get started. First, select face select mode in edit mode, and then select the top face. So first we're going to learn how to extrude things. To extrude, you just click E, and it extrudes it automatically. So I guess that's pretty much it. Say that you have another mode selected though. I'll go down here. If you have vertices mode selected, and you select 4 vertices, then when you click E, it'll give you these options. Region, only edges, and only vertices. If I select only edges, I'm going to get this. So this is going to only, here, I'll try to zoom in. As you can see, it did not select the inside. It only selected the outsides. So let's just undo that with Command Z and click E for extrude and then click vertices. That's only going to extrude the vertices. And the last you can do is like normal, which is region, and that'll get everything. Now, you're probably wondering, instead of just extruding, why don't you just size it along that axis? Well, the one thing that extruding does that's so important is that it divides the object. So, if I select this top part and click extrude, as you'll see, I can now select this part. Or not, sorry. I can now select the part where it used to be. So that it divides it. And another thing that's also important is you can extrude it from more directions. So I'll go into face select mode and select this and just extrude it here. And that's going to give me a shape like that. So I guess you could kind of make like a stick figure if you felt like it. You know. So just go back into object mode and delete that. And just add a new cube. And space is to get that menu. And then click tab just to go back into edit mode. So, next thing I'm going to be showing you is the specials. Now, I'll go down the list with you and give you a brief description of each one. Subdivide is just, well, I'll show you, I guess. I'll just read them now. There's subdivide, subdivide multifractal, subdivide smooth, merge, remove doubles, hide, reveal, select swap, flip normals, smooth, bevel, I think, set smooth, set solid, blend from shape, whatever that is, and whatever these is. The bottom 3 you probably will never use. I have not used them since I've started, and I've been using this for a while, so don't worry about those for now. We'll zoom back out here. Alright, the first thing is just select the top part of the cube, and click E, no, sorry, not E, no, what am I thinking? Click W to get up the specials menu, and click up the top one. I'll zoom in, click subdivide. Alright, now what that's going to do is it's going to subdivide the selected part into 4. It's going to basically, well, I'm not sure how to say it. It's going to cut it right down the middle and be at the point. Now, as you see, it also subdivides these sections where you can see it makes little triangles. I'm not sure why it does that, but you can get rid of those if you want, but it's hard, I guess. So if you click W subdivide again, then it's just going to make it into even more pieces. So just click Command Z twice to go back till it's a normal cube, and click W for subdivide and or W for specials, and then click subdivide multi. Now right now it's doing 2 cuts. The normal subdivide is 2. So say I make it 10, and I click enter, it's going to subdivide it a bunch of times. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is subdivide smooth. Now all that's doing, see, you can get smooth, just leave it at 1 for now. Sorry. What it tries to do is it tries to smooth it by making it more of a circle, and whenever in Blender, whenever you have something that you want to get smooth, the smoothest thing that anything can be is a circle. So it's going to try to put it into a circle right now. So that's why you see kind of the point went up a little, because it's trying to make a circle out of something flat. So that's what that is. Undo that and, sorry, click next, just click merge. Now, once you click merge, you get these. You get at center, at cursor, and collapse. I'm not really sure what collapse does. You can try and mess around with that yourself. But I'm going to click at center right now. And that's just going to, and then it asks you remove a certain amount of vertices. Just click it. And as you can see, it merges all the points I selected at the center of the object. Alright, let's undo that and go to the next one. Remove doubles. That's not going to do anything there. How about, we'll test out. If you click, actually, I'm not sure what that does. So, you can just mess around with that too. If you click hide, it's just going to make it invisible. I'm pretty sure that it is still there though. So if another object ran into it in a game or something, then it would hit it. It's just invisible. So, undo that and reveal, I guess, is the opposite of hide. I don't know how you select a hidden object. But anyway, so let's do select swap. I don't know what that is either. Most of the ones that I don't know what they are, you probably won't end up using because they're just irrelevant or you won't really ever need to use them. Flip normals is not for objects like the one we're using, so we can talk about that later. So smooth. I'll click smooth, and as you see, it got smaller. Now, it's like what I said earlier. It's going to try to make it a circle, but since it's flat, it doesn't know what to do, so it just makes it smaller. So I'll show you. If you click smooth over and over, it just keeps getting smaller and smaller and smaller. The next thing we have is bevel, and that's pretty much going to... It selects everything automatically, and it goes like this. So beveling is basically smoothing something out, and it's going to smooth it by creating more faces. So that's how that works. So if you do bevel once, if you do bevel again, and see, it starts getting smoothed out a lot, you can see. Sorry. You can see how it's really smooth on the sides now. Alright. Let's undo all those. And then, set smooth is the same as, I'll go down here. I'll zoom in so you can see. Down here, you'll see set smooth and set solid. That's the same as this set smooth. So I'm going to go into object mode right now. And I'm going to click set smooth. And see, it gives it that color. It kind of turns it black in some places. You can just ignore that because when you render it, it won't show up. And I'll tell you what rendering is, probably in the description, actually. So, I'm going to undo that or just click set solid, which is right next to set smooth. And then go back to edit mode. And, set solid is actually also there. So, that was a pretty long tutorial, actually longer than I thought it would be. And, that's pretty much it for today. And in the next tutorial, I think I will be going over colors for objects, so it should be a short one, maybe 2 to 3 minutes. But then again, I thought this would be 2 to 3 minutes, so... Alright, it's Tahisi from 3D Blender Tutorials, or Blender 3D Tutorials.webs.com. Thanks, bye.